It's really ready to go.
Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
okay, sizzling!
take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
okay, sizzling!
He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. By the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, sizzling!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, am I bending the head? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
Okay, sizzling!
ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, I'm gonna make one of your meatballs. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my god, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
So fucking crazy!
ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off! Fire, fire, big pants, flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's so. Oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this day. I can't say the word tampon.
For the players.
So she turns up at the wedding and the bride's got a nice rack. That's what I got from this episode.
Did that get the episode a point?
No.
No.
No. Because, right, I'll tell you why. Because I have actually thought this out. I'm not even joking. Because Jamila comes on later and, you know, she's got some goods.
Mhm.
And I was just like, oh, do I give it a point for Jamilia's jubblies and the bride's jubblies? And I can't give tit points.
Oh, how
Then I'm going to be
mature.
just giving tit
No.
points throughout the season, and it's going to have this. No. So I'm like, I'm sorry, breasts. You can't score. You can't score.
Good job.
I know. I thought so. I had to put my foot down, and it was hard. You know, it was a hard decision because she got a nice rack.
And the woman that they actually had playing the girl that was getting married, she's actually trans, and I don't know if people knew that.
I just thought she was ugly.
Yeah, that's a dude.
I said she had a nice rack.
Hey, the one scene when
Got you.
wait,
A trap.
so when
A trap.
it's a trap. When the two women started arguing and he jumped out of the window, that was the only scene I could identify with.
I identified with
the
that so
entire
much.
series.
It's like,
So I think they're setting up the villain to be an incel, and it's probably one of the dudes she dated.
Oh my god, it was so.
I thought she was so
fucking bad.
obsessed
No,
with She-Hulk's
hey,
actual
hey,
boobs.
I hate this fucking timeline.
I do too.
Hey,
I
Az,
do
you
too.
didn't fucking jerk off to her, did you?
He did. He did.
Thought about it.
all right. I'm just getting flashbacks to the Ace Ventura. You know, Ace Ventura.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a transgender woman, and as a trans person, it's hard to articulate exactly how I feel. But I guess if I had to describe it,
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. Hi everyone. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with Az. Speaking of afternoon tea, I've just destroyed one in this in my mug. Courtesy of the lovely Leda. She sent me this massive bag of 1,000 Yorkshire tea bags. Trust me, it takes a long time to go through 1,000 Yorkshire tea bags. And so I just had one. Oh, it felt so good. Felt so good. Wow. So that was fun this week. I'm glad nothing embarrassing happened at all. Just a regular week. Nothing to see here, people. Just move on. Don't question me. Absolutely. Don't you question? No. I don't even know what to look at anymore. You know, I don't even know what to look at anymore. Oh, but, you know, welcome to the new ally channel, Heel Allied Babyface, where I am sick and tired of the chat's bigotry. Okay? So a little bit less of that, please, would be nice. Otherwise, I will find out where you live and destroy your life. Okay? Because that is the tolerant thing to do. Tolerant thing to do. Holy McMoses with cheese. Let's just do some quickies. I ain't getting caught behind. Dee on PayPal sent me £21.37 for some surgery, I think. Love seeing you laugh so much on Nick's stream. Can't wait for your next painting stream with Nick and Carl. Anything planned? Love from Minnesota. Yes, we're gonna have a stream very soon. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. So there's gonna be some Nick Ricada, myself, and Carl. And we're gonna be doing some more chit chat and warhammering. So isn't that nice? I didn't have a wine. Okay. Let's I mean, if I could get it up, don't matter. Don't worry. It's not It's not the right place and time to discuss. No. Let's. No. It's not right. Okay. So good to see you all. How y'all doing? It was a booby trap. Got him. Got him. It was a booby chat. Chat is a booby chat. Wow, lots of renewed memberships coming in. Thank you. PPDPs. Hey, let's do this because we haven't done this one in a while. Shadow Chaser. $1 hot dog. Oh, blessed hot dog. So this is going to be the first of 2 streams today. This one's going to be nice and relaxed. Sunday afternoon. You know, daydream. I used to look at trans titties. I thought they were biddies. Okay. What a beautiful day. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have some discussion though, just because it's gonna be chill stream. I need that money to pay my bills, the internet bill, the electricity bill. Snort. But there's been some rather interesting fun happen on this week's Rings of Power. Now, I will go into the episode, but kind of briefly, because there is a review up on my channel about it, and we did discuss it on Friday Night Tights. But something kind of got picked up by some people, and it's got a little bit out of hand, which is great, by the way, not in a bad way, in a really good way. Angry Joe is crying because his takes are all over the place. And he's really mad that people are calling out his inconsistency. So well done. Well done to that. Congratulations, Joe. I thought you would have had thicker skin, but it's you know, if you got a take, just stick behind it. No need to get all defensive about it. You know, if people disagree, what do we say? If you disagree with us, no problem. No problem. That's just where we are, you know? If you don't like when it came to Moon Knight, a lot of the guys were saying this is crap. First episode, this is crap. And I was like, well, I actually kind of liked it. I thought the first episode was pretty good. Oh no, there's a difference, Sandy. There's a difference between having your take and being consistent with your takes and being lofty. There's a massive difference between the two. You know, a take which might not be the same as somebody else's isn't just done for contrarian sake. You know, it's done because you can support why you think it is. Yeah, Joe, just relax, man. Just relax. Even though you made a video crying that people didn't like your take on She-Hulk. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I said, you know, Mauler hates the Snyder Cut. Hates it. Gary and I love it. Well, Gary likes it. I love it. I think the Snyder Cut is great. It's, you know, it's a completely different edit. Even if it's going by the same, well, similar beats, obviously, because of the way the movie works. But I like the pace. I like the 4 hours. You know, I was okay with that. I really enjoyed the areas that they expanded. The mascara, cyborg story. The way that Batman was actually Batman in the Snyder Cut and not some moron in the Justice League cut. Mauler and you in the chat, if people in the chat saying, I thought shit as, okay. You're allowed to think that. Yeah. A lot of defensiveness, you know, a lot of defensiveness for some reason. Don't know why. I don't know. Let's have a look at some of these memberships before we get into it, because the copy and paste stuff is going to be funsies. Nash Valhalla Bound has been a Force sensitive for 17 months and says, hello, Fluffy. Hello. Oh, guess what's starting tomorrow? Members who are Force sensitive and above. Tomorrow is part 1 of my Resident Evil 2 remastered playthrough. Hidden beautifully behind a paywall. Reassuringly behind a paywall. So yeah, Force sensitive and above, you're getting your new playthrough starts tomorrow. Because it's coming up to Halloween, I thought I would do a spooky, scary one. And the last time I played the game was 3.5 hours ago. 3.5 years ago. And it was on Twitch, because I used to stream on Twitch then. My God. Twitch makes me looking at makes my mistake of trans tits look perfectly normal. So because Twitch no longer keep the videos and the VODs and stuff like that, there's no record of it other than a couple of snippets of me screaming like a teenage girl. So it's time after 3.5 years to get it imprinted and kept for good. And by the way, just as I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, something's happening. Nothing's happening. But I'm just saying, if the whole of YouTube finished tomorrow, like if YouTube just said tonight, right, you're off. I think all my VODs from the last 2 years, all my videos from the last 2 years, I have on my computer. I have a record. I have a duplicate of everything. So, you know, we will always, what I'm trying to say is in a really bad way, we're always going to have a playthrough of this. Okay. We're always going to have this playthrough's here to stay. This next playthrough. I don't know what's quite going on with Twitch right now. I just know a couple of things, but it seems to be escalating and I don't know what it's escalating into. So if anyone can point me to some information, I would be grateful for that, because the only thing that I've heard about Twitch was quartering video that I watched where he said there was an allegation. There was an allegation of somebody might have touched a dude, might have touched a sleeping lady's chesticles, or done a little bit more to her chesticles. And there was a party at a streamer house, and there was a lot of underage people at that party. I mean, Charlie. Okay, all right. I'll check out Charlie's channel then. I'll check out Charlie's videos on it. But yeah, look. I mean, it doesn't take the brain of Britain to work out. Don't have a party in a streamer house with people who are underage with alcohol and not a clever idea. Not a clever idea. No, Zaku Boy has been a Force sensitive for 11 months and says late. And they say laces out. Oh my God. I know. Oh, there is too. Okay. Trevor Sumner has been a Jedi Master for 12 months. Thank you. And said, hail as I've missed afternoon tea. Good to see it back. Well, if you didn't know, folks, I woke up at 3 p.m. on Friday afternoon because my sleeping pattern's all over the place. I make my videos. I do my streams. So I sleep when I can. And I woke up at 3 p.m. on Friday. Did my video review of part 5 of Rings of Power. Then I had Friday Night Tights. Then when I finished Friday Night Tights, it was nearly 3 a.m. in the UK because we finished streaming around about 2:30, 2:40 in the morning. So I got into bed around 3 a.m. Nick Recaden messaged me and said, hey, you're probably asleep, but if you're not, do you want to come on my stream in a couple of hours? So I was like, I haven't hung out with Nick for a while. You know, we did the painting stream the other week, but other than that, I haven't really hung out with him for a bit. So I was like, yeah, okay. So I stayed up to 5 a.m. to join Nick's stream. I was thinking, let's go a couple of hours, get to 7 a.m., go to sleep. You know, wake up mid-afternoon, do something, maybe do a video. Anyway, we streamed for 8.5 hours. We streamed for 8.5 hours. It was 1:30 in the afternoon that we finished streaming. So I'd been up for 22.5 hours. And over 12 of those hours had been streaming. Mauler just sneezed. Yeah. So I got to bed and I fell asleep for about 17 to 18 hours. And I woke up this morning at just after 8 a.m. So I'd slept from yesterday at 2 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next morning. So slept quite a bit, as you can tell. Woke up, felt good. I felt refreshed. I felt that I wanted to do something. So, so I've been doing some tidying. I've been doing some tidying up in the house and sorting some stuff out. As you can see, Mr. Hulk's gone. Oh, sorting some stuff out. And then I said to myself, why not do an afternoon? Why not do an afternoon tea with Az? So I put out a tweet. I said, hey, I'm going to do an afternoon tea. What did I dream of? I had some weird dreams. I know that Jay Longbone was in one of the dreams. I don't know what she was doing or what I was doing, but Jay Longbone was in it for a bit. I also, this is a weird one. I was a soldier in a 40K army, and I was on this planet. I don't know what planet it was, whether it was planet Earth or what, but we were marching into battle like some sort of parade, and we were literally the road that we were walking on was just skulls. It was just skulls and skulls of people. And I was just looking around like, holy shit. No, Viola Davis wasn't in my dream, sadly. So I just remember that bit. But that's all I can remember from any of the dreams. That's it. I just recall that Jay Longbone was there for a moment. And then I recall that walking down the Champs-Elysees. It's like walking down the Champs-Elysees like that. But it was just covered like mountainous skulls. And there were like huge tanks going through, and it was crazy. I mean, it was like waking up now is like, fuck, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? But at the time, I wasn't like scared at the time. It was weird. I was kind of like just looking around going, wow, this is crazy. This is fucked up. But I wasn't like scared. It wasn't like a nightmare. It wasn't like panicking or anything like that. Maybe I have been thinking too much about 40K. I don't know. Yeah, I think we were the victors. Yeah. Or we were the aggressors for sure. But it was it was a weird one. As is Wonky Eyebrow has been a stormtrooper for 4 months, thank you. And Sandy Q has been a member for 18 months at the Force sensitive level and says, we're here for you. Why, what did I do? oh, yeah. Bluegrass Berserker has been a stormtrooper for 6 months. And Martino Simone, the Suave Swiss. I'm recording a few voiceover lines for Martino, who does this wonderful Star Trek thing. And I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it. With a 10 Swiss francs says, Talamaz! Kind of. Brian McCann with a $2 says, as lotion time on face, you've been crying gamed. No! Nobody cooned on the face. It was just a nice pair of boobies on the wrong thing. Paul McGann. Is it? No, just Paul M, not Paul McGann. Paul M has been a Force sensitive for 3 months and says, really hope you didn't knock one out to him, brother. No. Look, if I'm knocking one out to anything, okay, they're going to be naked. They're not going to be covered up, all right? I'm not using my imagination to guess. No, fucking release the goods. But if they had released the goods, I can't comment. I cannot comment. Okay. Michael K has joined as a new member at Stormtrooper level. Michael, thank you very much indeed, dude. And Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch, oof, has been a Force sensitive for 14 months. Thank you. And says, you watching She-Hulk makes me feel a whole lot better about knocking one out. To Hugh Edwards announcing the Queen's passing. Holy fuck. Not all heroes wear capes. Exactly. Not all heroes wear capes. Parrot Penner, can you please find your caps locks quickly and turn it off? Otherwise, you're going to be out for spamming. Caps locks doesn't jump the queue. Just turn it off and speak like a normal human being. Pirate Queen has been a stormtrooper for 17 months. Thank you, Pirate Queen. And Jobs McGee with a £2 says, do boobs really count if they are fake? Well, let's put this to the ladies, right? Because fake boobs have more than one purpose. And by more than one purpose, there's a small number of fake boobs that are there to, replace something that may have happened. Let's just say you kind of put it in a touchy-feely way. But the vast majority of fake boobs are cosmetic, because the woman wants to have bigger boobs. So, ladies and gents, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, which means I actually have to. I can't do a poll. Yeah, I can do a poll from here. Here we go. If they are fake, are they legit? If bobs are fake, are they legit? Yes or no? Let's put that poll out. There you go. There's the poll. While that's going, let's just go through some other stuff and we'll get back to that. Good question, though, Jubs. Albatrax89 has become a new member at the Force sensitive level. Thank you. And Adam Wooford with a $5 says, Blair White has better tracks instead of that woman from She-Hulk, as is now sounding like DSP, Angry Joe having thicker skin. What planet are you from? Why am I sounding like DSP? That doesn't make a lick of sense. And hey, Jane, how you doing, sweetie? And just because you're lusting after Blair White's knockers, don't come at me, dude. Don't come at me, Adam. Ladard with 100 checks says, my bobs are 100% real. Just saying. Ah, man, I'm going to take a bit of shit for a while, aren't I? I'm definitely going to take a bit of shit for this for a while. Donna Hergenrether, wow, with a $5 says, have not watched Rings of Power, but I thoroughly am enjoying your rants. Thank you and keep it up, ladies. Martino Simone, the Suave Swiss. Gotta say that. Yes, Az. Yes, you are. With a 5, Swiss says, stop it, Ladard. I'm on a FAP diet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And then Ladard with another 100 checks says, you can have a cheat day, Martino. Oh! We are actually having a super chat sexting going on here, folks. Live on the stream. There's a super chat sexting going on between Martino Simone, the Suave Swiss, and Ladard. Let's well, I was going to say I'll keep you updated on how it's going, but we can all see. Martino Simone with a 5 Swiss francs with a lot of smiling faces, but really on the inside, that's where he's truly smiling. Green-haired anti-liberal has become a new member at the Force sensitive level. You have just unlocked the secret playthroughs which are hidden behind that wonderful secure paywall. Upcoming Resident Evil 2 remaster starting tomorrow. Remake, I should say, starting tomorrow. Final Fantasy VII remake in the bank. Ghost of Tsushima in the bank. Ghostwire Tokyo in the bank. Horizon Zero Dawn, including expansion, in the bank. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order in the bank. You've just unlocked all of those, green-haired anti-liberal. Vicky has become a new member at the Force sensitive level. Thank you, Vicky. Same to you. And ADs has become a member at the Force sensitive level. Same to you as well. So all those other playthroughs unlocked. There is hundreds of hours there. Whereas, well, you know, couple of hundred hours there between all those playthroughs. Oof. You can listen to some outdated commentary about what's going on in life. Megan Rabbit has been a stormtrooper for 13 months. And Vinicus Haas has been a Force sensitive for 4 months. And they say, hey, Az, any chance of doing a Cyberpunk Edge Runners review? Maybe. Maybe. I've actually been invited to do Nina Infinity's channel tomorrow to discuss Edge Runners. But I haven't seen it all yet. I've only seen the first couple of episodes. So if I manage to see it all, like on Monday, if I finish it off, ladies, finish it up. Never mind. If I finish off, then I might do that stream. So we'll see. But even if when I finish it, I might want to talk about it anyway, because I've actually rather enjoyed the first couple of episodes. It's interesting. Kitty Bear Stephen Paul has been a stormtrooper, or has joined at the stormtrooper level. Thank you. And ADs with a $10 says, Az, just unlocked all your playthrough videos just so I can watch you scream while you play Resident Evil. Thanks for making me laugh. I think, FYI, just as an FYI, I think I've got a complete Resident Evil 8 playthrough up on the channel, just for everyone. I also have a Last of Us Part 2 one as well. I hated that game. Courtesy of the Critical Drinker. Adam Wolford with a $5 says, shortly after my newborn home, didn't sleep for 2.5 days. I was taking care of my boy while his mummy was sleeping. Nice. JC with a $5 says, no matter what I do or how tired I am, I can only sleep for 5 hours. Interesting. Interesting, Mr. Bond. Pokemon 99 has been a stormtrooper for 6 months. Thank you. And the Wicked Plumber, $1.50. Hot dog. Well, we're going to get into the ranks of copy and paste very soon. Pirate Queen with a $2 says, we need an As hot dog toy today. It's being made. And the prototype is being sent to me in the post as we speak. But if you haven't seen it, folks, I have shown it on Friday Night Tights and the Real BBC. But the hot dog man plushie of me is in development. I'm hearing noises with my headphones on. Zipper with a 4-month Force Sensitive membership says, don't worry, Az. Everyone has that one thing they cracked out to. Itchy Fingers with a 3-month Force Sensitive says, hi, Az. Would you and the gang, X-Ray Girl and Quarter Black, ever play Apex Legends together? I really enjoy watching it. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe at some point. I don't know. Maybe. But we're no Quarter Black today. No Quarter Black today. It's his wife's birthday, so he's not going to be there. Which is a shame. But X-Ray Girl and I will be hacking and slashing, and she's just, let's just be honest, she's pure filth. Amaze Balls with an optional pink wigs. Well, Jane, when we've done all of the Friday Night Tights plushies, we're going to do some real BBC plushies. And I've got 2 ideas. Either we do Peeping Tom as, we do a Peeping Tom as plushie, or we do a Batwoman as plushie. We do a Batwoman as plushie. So, you know, I might, when it comes to the time, I might actually put it out for you guys to vote on. So, yeah. You never know. Might not get pink hair, but you could get red hair. But you might get pink hair. Because then, of course, we might dodge the copyright of Batwoman. Because it's pink hair, not red hair. G-Man with a $5 says, it's okay, as men are better even at having bubbies. It's not your fault. Not your fault. That's what I like to hear. Not my fault. EJ Paladin with a $5 says, thanks to you, I'm back on the physical media and toy collecting train. GG's. My wallet cries every night. It's okay. It's so it's okay. It's okay. There. It's okay. 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 Man of War 665, neighbor of the beast, with a 28-month Jedi Master membership says, oh, brother, it's been a minute. 12th scale victorious. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. 6th scale. No, you weren't. You were not. Because I appeared and destroyed all of the 1 in 12s. Gee, goodness me. Ryan Welch with a 3-month Force sensitive says, go tit. And ADs with a $5 again. Thank you, dude. It says, thanks as, no thank you. And Sandy Q with a 10 gift membership. So congratulations. Hold on, have I got the... Yeah. Congratulations if you got yourselves a free membership courtesy of the wonderful, wonderful Sandy Q. Scott M with a 27-month Force sensitive membership says, thanks, Az, for all the awesome content. Thank you. Striker X24 with a $5 says, that dream screams that this culture war is getting to you. But at least you see victory in the end. Oh my God. I'm having people analyze my dreams. It's amazing. Az likes his women to stand up to pee. God damn it, Leroy. Fuck. I think they're lying. I think they're a woman. I just think they're lying. I think they're lying. Johnny Law with a £5 says, hey up, Az. Hope all is well. Can you give me your prediction of how brave and bold Rings of Power episode 6 is going to be? Well, there's going to be the fight between the orcs and the tower. Doesn't go too well for the tower, just saying. Then, just before all the shit hits the fan, the Numenorians turn up in a day. And then charge the orcs, and they defeat the orcs and take Adar prisoner. And then somebody takes the sword hilt and uses the sword hilt to explode the mountain to cause ash to cover the sky, so the orcs can actually fight in the sun because the sun's been blocked. And and everyone turns into Cheetos. At least there's going to be some action this week. Ministry of Wrongthink with the $5 is breaking news. With the recent release of the Rings of Power, Big Pharma is terrified melatonin sales could crash. Madge Mac has become a new membership at the Stormtrooper level. Thank you. And Striker X24 with a $2 says, Peeping Tom plushies all the way. Mr. Buttcrack Media with a $1 Canadian fitty. What dog? Well, there's going to be a fight. There's going to be some battling. There's going to be a fight between the orcs and the tower, and then there's going to be a fight between the orcs and the 15 Numenorians. Who are meant to be 300. But we'll talk about some stuff in a minute. 2 more, and then we'll get on. EJ Paladin with a $2 says, any chance for Friday Night Tights or real BBC action figures? I'll look into it. Let's see how well the plushies do. If the plushies sell well, and there's a demand, who knows? Might make some maybe make something like this, this sort of small plastic figure and kind of get the Friday Night Tights crew involved. Maybe even some guests. Who knows? But Let's see how the plushies do, and then we'll discuss that. And Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch with a £5 says, I wonder if She-Hulk is a squirter. Jesus Christ. Is a squirter. Mama Susan, I'm just reading what you've allowed him to type. And if the aftermath is kind of like when Peter Venkman got slimed in Ghostbusters, discuss. Don't really want to discuss, but appreciate the offer. Trash Talking and Trues just became a member as well at the Stormtrooper level, so thank you. Let's have a look at some copy and paste. Lord of the ring. I hate saying, no, I'm not even going to say that. Just say Rings of Power. Rings of Power. Hey, Maj Mac with a $20 there. But look at that, $20. Oh, hold on. I had a dream. Oh, yeah. Okay. That I fell asleep filming Jane Theory making her first ASMR video. Wow. Dude, that is some kink you got right there. That is some kink. That is some kink. And that is not a no by Jane, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to infer anything, but all I'm saying is that's not a no from Jane right there. And that's not a no. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Rings of the Poor. Rings of Power is spending roughly $60 million per episode. And yet they spent none of it on the writers, and also there are copy and paste assets everywhere. They didn't hire it on hiring more actors either. Let's have a look at this. This is a shot of Bronwyn, who has me blocked on Twitter. Oh, me so sad. Who's got me blocked on Twitter, and she's giving a rousing speech to the townsfolk. This speech is so rousing that 50% of the tower leave and follow somebody whose crotch probably stinks worse than Cara Delevingne's right now. But I understand why 50% of them left now, because they needed to get rid of some of the copy and pastes. So let's have a look at this. We got number one. This guy, this woman, and this dude over here. Number one, we've got the same people. There, and there. Now, what I'm going to do, folks, right, is we're going to look at this. Then I'm going to bring up my Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I've got to stop saying Lord of the Rings because it ain't Lord of the Rings. I'm going to bring up my Rings of Power actual VOD from Amazon, and we're going to see if this is correct. So, people, I want you to start remembering where some of the duplicates are. Number 10. Let's have a look for 10s. Where have we got? Let's have a look. Number 10s. We got a 10 here. Oh, they're here again. 11, they're here again. They've just been shuffled around. He's been put there. She's been put there. Okay. Wow. Oh, there he is. Number 10. There's a 10. So there's a duplicate there and there. Let's go for a number 8. So we got a number 8 there. And then she's there again with her head straightened slightly. Oh my. Number 7. This guy looks quite prominent. Number 7. He's in a light outfit. 7. Let's look for 7s. There he is. There he is. It's exactly the same shading. I mean, you know. Duplicate. Number 3. Look at this one here. Number 3. Let's have a look. See if there's any. There he is. He's right there. He's right fucking behind himself. What the deuce? They duplicated him right behind himself. What? Right, hold on. While that's going on, I'm a bring up the episode now. I'm bringing up the episode in another tab. Okay. Shush! Let's try and find this this scene. I don't know at what point it appears in the episode, so forgive me. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I think we're here. Here we go. So Crotchman's giving his speech now, so it's just slightly before then. Let's see if we can get a bit. All right, okay, little bit behind. Let's do a 10-second. Who's gonna follow a woman that picks fucking flowers for a living? You pick fucking flowers for a living. Who's gonna fight with me? No, I want to fight with the elf who knows how to fucking fight behind you. Who's gonna fight? Right, I'm nearly there, folks. I'm having to run it in real. Right, boom, boom. Okay. Let's just move it on a little bit. I need to. Oh my God, it's real. Okay. Holy shit, this is real. So let me stop this. We're going to go back to it. Let's share screen. And this is from my Amazon. Boom, dude there. Copy paste. Dude there. Copy paste. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Woman there. There. Head straightened. Same person. Head straightened. Oh my God. This guy here, remember this guy here? There he is. There he is. Wait, I think I've seen another. Look, little kid here. Little kid here. It's the same fucking kid. It's the same fucking kid. Oh my God. Ow. Look. Dude here. Dude there. It's the same dude. I'm pretty sure we can find more. Like, live. Wait. I'm looking around in live. I'm looking around live to see if I can see any more. I think I found one. I think I found maybe another. Look, okay. This actress here, that's her. That's her in a different pose. That's her in a different pose. But it's the same actor. Same clothes. Same everything. This actress here. There. Duplicate. Bang. Copy paste. That's a copy paste one. That's a copy paste one right there. Oh. Oh, I spotted another. Let me find the original person first. Let me try and find the original one first. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way so it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got yeah, we've seen that one. Gee, yeah. Okay, this actress here, which is duplicated here, is also duplicated there. Same. Wow. And this is us just looking at it for 5 minutes. Some of you, it looks like some of you have discovered your own as well, which I haven't seen yet. Oh. Wait. No. Oh, yeah. This guy here. That's him again. Different pose. So he's that's not a copy paste, but that's a different pose. Unless they just covered that up. But that's the same guy. In the same outfit. With the same exact features. That's a duplicate. Jeez. Oh, look. Oh, well, hold on. We got this guy here. And then this guy's here. And then it might be, I think it's the same fucking actor here. Boom. You're wrong, Az. They just had a bunch of triplets. Wait, no. Come back. I'm not done ripping the shit out of this fuck. That is the same guy 3 times. Oh, I see you. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is insane. Look at the size of him. Compared to him, it doesn't even marry. Size-wise. This guy looks like he's like 8 foot tall compared to this guy. There's a mirror duo in both corners. Oh. Oh yeah, we know him. We know that one. I know my cursor's. If I put my cursor on, then it brings up the thing here, which is slightly annoying because it reduces the color that the lighting that you can see. Did Az point out moves there on the left and the left corner? If you mean this guy here and this guy here, yes. Ooh. Let's see Z. So we've already picked out a ton. Some that weren't even on that goddamn thing. And I'm convinced we can find more. If we wanted to, I'm convinced we could find more. This is bad. This is bad. That looks like an emaciated Rock, by the way. I'm just saying. The Rock quite clearly not getting his protein that day. Oh, I spotted another. I think I spotted another. Yep. This guy here. This guy here is this guy here. It's a copy paste. Boom, boom. Wow. Yeah, we've found one guy 3 times. And this is him as well. That is him as well in a different pose. So he's been pasted in a different pose. Boom, boom, boom. So some of it is copy pasted and some of it is the same actor in a slightly different pose. Jeepers. Jeepers. Oh! This guy as well. It's the same guy. If we didn't pick that one out because he's somewhere else. But those two are the same dude. But the thing is, though, that they might have... Oh, wow. It's bad. It is really fucking bad. And I bet you in the chat, because I'm looking here, I bet you in the chat have seen ones which I haven't seen. I bet you've seen ones that... I bet you've seen what I have not seen. Okay, look at this. This is one of the when I say prominent actors, this is him again from behind. So they've copy-pasted him at front and then pasted him behind. It's the same guy. That's the same guy. I know it's very difficult for you guys to point me to the ones that you've seen that I have not seen. You have not seen what I have seen. I've seen my share. You have not seen what I have seen. So I bet you some of you have seen what I have not seen. We saw the kid, remember? Kid here, duplicated there. Nuts. Nuts. I'm just having another little oopsie poo. I'm pretty sure, by the way, here we go, found another. I'm pretty sure this actress here is this actress here as well in a different pose. This one here, same actress, different pose. This is ridiculous, isn't it? It's tons. It's absolutely tons. We've done this guy with his thing here. I'm looking at like furs to see if they've been done, and furs here. They're very easy to spot. So I kind of think they are distraction decoys, if you know what I mean. Your eyes get drawn towards the fur. Yeah, there are some which are duplicated multiple times. Wow. The she is always right, you know? The she is always right. I think that's let's go back to the other one. See if the other one has got let's go to the Twitter. So let's see. So we got there you go. Boom, boom. We got that. So we got number 2 here and number 2 here. Jesus Christ, he's right next to him. So we got this one, which I didn't spot. 12. Yeah, that's the same actor. 4. Same actor moved his head. So it's the same actor in a different part. 2 is also on the right, and 2 again, hiding here. 1, 2, 3. Number 10 here. Right there. Oh my God. 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 Oh, this is $60 million an episode. You have not copied what I have pasted. Let's give this a retweet. Let's give this a retweet. And we found more, remember? We found more. Number 9. Let's have a look at number 9. Number 9! It's the fucking hell! Fuckarella! What even is this? What even is this? This guy is this guy. Yeah, we did that. We got the kid. Yeah, we did the kid. Fuck. Absolutely unbelievable. Guy below 9 is duped too. Oh, my headphones fell down. There you go. Don't fall off. So number 9 here. Sorry. Number 9, this guy here is, I bet you anything he is. Well, there it is there. He's right. Oh my fucking shit. This boom, boom, boom is boom, boom, boom in reverse. Oh. And it's even got this guy. So doom, boom, 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 boom. Oh, oh. We got the 3 here. that are where are they're here as well. Slightly different pose, but it's the same. It's the same people. That was a lot of booms. Yeah, that was a lot of booms. That was a lot. I just got fucking Connect 4, motherfucker. I just got Connect 4. I cannot believe they've used a main actor twice. Well, you know, main actor. You know what I mean? This guy's been in a few scenes being racist. But I think I've spotted another. Well, I think I spotted another. I'm trying to. It's like you know, where you flip up the things and then the memory game of where you remember where the other one was. I think I've seen a dude, and I'm trying to find where his connected partner is. Oh no, woo, easy. Yeah, remember this. So here we've got that woman. There is this woman here as well. Used in a different pose, and this guy here is this guy here. You know what? Well, we've already done the booming on that, so let's not worry about that because we've already boomed it. Other ones that we haven't looked at. Let's have a look. Number 1. So we got the 3 there at number 1, and they are right next to each other. What? So that's the same. 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 Fuck. Can't see the cursor. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I thought you would have been able to see it. Ah. There it is. Okay, so on this side here, we've got 1, and then we've got 1. So that's the same. That's the same. All of this on the left-hand side. That's the same. 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 And that's the same. That's the same. All on the left in this little block. In this little block, it's got 4 duplicates. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's just 1 block. No horses. The horses exploded in Numenor. The horses exploded in Numenor. Sorry, I thought I spotted another one. I'm just trying to have a little look-see poo. There'll be more. There'll be more that I haven't seen. I guarantee you. But that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness me. Oh my, okay. That is so bad. It's unreal. No YouTube. I'm not going to play an advert. She's at the bottom. She's at the bottom left at another angle. Hold on. Bottom left, another angle. Who? Her? Are we talking? Are we talking this one here? Oh shit, I need to get to the poll. What's the... Let's have a look. The poll says, if bobs are fake, are they legit bobs? 61% of you says no. They got to be real lovely wobbly jubblies. As is basically Harrison Ford looking for a replica. You're not wrong. I'll fucking find them as well. And I will put an end to them. I will put an end to them. I could, honest to goodness, I could spend all day just looking at this. But just, right, let's just think about this, okay? How did they think they were going to get away with this? Because we were just going to breeze past. Now, most people will breeze past, admittedly. But all it takes is one person to say, hey, look, this guy here is this guy here. And then it just opens up the whole thing to scrutiny. And you discover that there are shitloads of duplicates. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that right now. I've got my eyes focused on one. I thought for a moment this guy here. Hold on. I thought for a moment this guy here. Sorry. Yeah, this guy here could have been this guy here. But the reason why I discounted it is because they would be too lazy. By the looks of it, they would be too lazy to change his garment from blue to brown. Because everything else is just duplicated as is. Lower left, old lady next to canapé. This one? We're talking this lady here. And she's somewhere else, is she? Right, not left. Lower left. Well, someone said lower lady next to canapé. The canapé is only on the left-hand side. She's the same one in the far right at the bottom. This here and this here? This here and this here? Maybe. Maybe. No. It's difficult to do this. How do you say yes to a membership? Make sure that you got your memberships turned on, that you can accept a membership. But if it says, do you want to accept the membership? I think you just click it. I mean, if you go straight up from her, she's right there too. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Jeez. It's quite difficult to follow your directions, I'm afraid, peeps. It's quite difficult to do that. So I know you're trying to direct, but I think, yeah. Okay, I think we've done. I think I just saw another. I think I saw another. I'd have to check. I'd have to check my Amazon account for one, but as we said, yeah, this actress is also Robert. Same headdress. Anyway, I think that's sorry, it's the cursor not sorry, Buddha do curses up. I think there's been a lot of checking. Look on Twitter, I sent you a helpful picture. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, nice, thank you. Stephen voiceover, thank you, man. Hold on, folks. I'm doing a thing. You like it? You like it? Trust me. Okay, hold on. I just need to do something. This is live stuff, folks. This is live stuff. But you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it when I do it. Okay, let's do that. Then go to that, and then go to that. Oh, we're doing it like okay, nice. Right. I might have a little treat for you in a second. Might have a little treat for you in a second, folks. Just processing a video into my video section. We all know what the videos are like. But now we got a new video, because this is what I gotta say to Amazon.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I got news for you. Hey, massive thank you to Stephen Voiceover for that. Thank you. He sent me the files. We got a couple. I'm probably going to get hit for the guts theme there, but whatever. I'll just cut it out. This stream is more for you live peeps. You've come to watch it live. All right, let's go through. Oh, hold on. Wait, okay. Some people, hey, if you've seen what I have not seen, and you follow me on Twitter, feel free to screenshot and make your own adjustments in Paint, and then send it to me. Well, yeah, somebody sent me one. I thought that I was looking at that. I wasn't too sure of that, but let's share it. Let's get the consensus here. Let's get the consensus from the chat. So this is one that's been sent to me on Twitter. I was looking at this and this. I think this is possibly this, but I think that is definitely that. But I'm a little unsure on that. My Twitter is at HAWT what toys TOYS. What toys. That's I think yes, absolutely. Boom, completely. This one, ooh, not sure. I don't think though. between 8 to 9, there's 3 people in a row. Oh, we've done, no, there's 4. There's 4. Boom, 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 boom. They've just added this guy behind, but there's a connection of 4. Bang, 8, 6, 9. This guy, not even mentioned, and this guy, this here. This guy links into another one as well. This guy's all right. Fucking connective tissue, bitch. And then we have bang, 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 bang. Same. It's the same. It's the same. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you have seen what I have not seen, feel free to tweet me. I'm having a look at my notifications now. Oh, hey, here's a nice one. Let's have a look at this one. The as is always right. No, I'm not always right. I'm definitely not always right, but this is fun as fuck. Okay, so somebody sent this in here. So we've got link here and link here. We've got boom, 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 boom. Well, these are, let's just go through let's do it how they've presented it. So we've got him and him. That guy is this guy here. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think we might have linked that one. Then we have you and you, 100%. Yes, yes, absolutely. I think we grabbed that. This guy's fucking fading in. Oh no, he's got his arm like this. Very cute. Oh, I love Miata videos. Purple Valkyrie. I'm loving them right now. Me gorgeous otters. Boom, boom. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, we got a new game to play. This is fun. Memory games are fun. Boom, boom, 100%. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Yes, yes. And I think we found her again somewhere as well. Possibly. With a slight head tilt. This is great as keep going. Yes, yeah, we got those. We got him, yeah. Now then, let's have a look at this green here. Oh, that is correct. That is the same person. That is the same person. Here, you missed this one and this one. This one, I think, and this one. I need a better look. I need a better look at this. Has this man got tits? If he has, I'm interested, apparently. Purple lady. Purple lady. Yes and yes. That is correct. And here. She's here as well. She's here as well. Boom. 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 We found. Hold on. Is my cursor on? Yeah, it is. My cursor's on. Here. We need a purple. We need a purple circle here. Got another. Blue circle. Blue circle. Blue circle. Yeah, we got him 3 times. We got him. There! Oh my God. How did I? Oh no, we got this one. Yeah. This one and this one. And I think he's somewhere else as well. I think we got him on a 3rd. I'm trying to remember. Now this is the memory portion of the game. Because we got him on a 3rd somewhere. Here. There, no, you got him. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, boy. Can we play Spot the Adams Apple? Fuck off. Fuck you. Let's go through some more. So we got brown face, easy. Yeah. Well, we got okay. Well, we got this connection of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Was it 4? Hold on. No. Yeah, we got. Oh man, I even knew it was the same person, but I didn't connect because the connect 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got that link. Any other now? Then what's this one? There's this. Oh, yep. This one here connects to this one up here. We got the kid. That needs to be added with a purple circle. This is insane, isn't it? The blue. Same actress. This game's fun. Not for Amazon. It's absolutely fucking embarrassing beyond belief for Amazon. But what are the bets that they're going to say COVID restrictions? Oh, we got it. We got a new one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the new one. We got a new one. Oh, people, you are great. This is awesome. So what do you think? Do you think they're going to say COVID restrictions? This is hilarious. Same as number 3. Yes. Where does he come in? Is it the same? No. Different different outfit. He's not got the that's not. Or is it? This is a different. This is a weird one. Yeah, we got the grouping. Oh, hello. We got a new one. Number 7. Be my lucky number 7. Okay, we got a new one. Number 7. Holy, yeah. Number 6 we got. Yeah. We got a here. We got a 1 there. We got her, all the same person. This woman here, we got a new one. I found a new one. This woman here, it's the same woman. This woman here, same woman. Number 9 is the same as next to number 4 on the left. So let's have a look at number 4 on the left. Boom. And then you're saying number 9. Well, number 4 is number. We got no. Oh yeah. We got 3, 4, 4, and 4. So we might. I think we missed that one up there. Fuckarella. So we got her 3 times now. We've got her 3 times. Wild. Absolutely wild. Next to 7 on the right and 4 on the right. 7 on the right. You mean this one and 4 on the right? Hold on. Oh, I'm trying to work this one out, dude. New woman is part of group 3 and 2. I'm not sure. It's difficult to say. I love you as David Zaslav. It's okay, Daddy Zaslav. There's a 6 on the left and a 6 on the right. 6. We've got 6 there and a 6 there. All right, let's see if there's let's see if we've got a new drop. Let's see if we've got a new drop, guys. Because we got this is good. This person is just picking out a new one. I got a new one. I'm picking out a new one. Boom. Here we go. This guy here, which is this guy here as well. Here is him. Look at that. An immediate. Well, we knew that. We did that one anyway. But he's also over here. He's also over here to make his third duplicate. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. And that is correct. I can actually tell by the arm and the top. That is him. Mr. Moobies. Moobies is 1, 2, 3. He's also on the top row on the right. That's is that no. I don't know. Let's see if we got any more. See if we got any more. Nice. Okay, that's the one I got from you. All right, here we go. We got a new one. Let's have a look. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. Fucking up billion-dollar companies is quite fun. Fucking with, not fucking up. Sorry, fucking with. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. That guy to that guy. No, different. No, that's a negative. That's a negative. But there and there, we did think that is a possibility. That is a possibility. That one and that one, I'm going to leave that to you. But, it's a kind of maybe. It's a kind of maybe. There's a lot of duplicates. I just think there might be some more. Elf on the left and Elf is on the platform. I wouldn't be surprised if bloody Bronwyn was in the fucking crowd. Yeah, we got black circle, and then this is also black circle. That should be purple circle. So we need a purple circle there and a black circle there. These are absolute confirmations. Not maybes. These are absolutes. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, as you goddamn fucking right, I'm a Sith. You goddamn right. Wow. Woo! Fucking hell. All right, let's do some more soups. And if you've seen something, if you have seen what I have not seen, then I think the one with the colored circles is the one to update. That's the one to update because that's great. I'll see who sent that and give them some dues. So let's do some supery dupery pooperies. Let's do some potpourris. So last one we did was Majmac with a $20 who said, I had a dream about Jane Theory making ASMR. Hello. Nash Valhalla Bound, with the $5 says, "As I want to see you wearing a velvet bathrobe like the Rings of Power characters." Do you know what, Nash? Do you know what that makes you?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Steven voiceover, you're too good. You're too good. You're too good. I'll download the shortened version. That's the long version. I'll download the short version, but the long version is just too goddamn funny. I'm sorry. I'm just too good. It's just too goddamn funny. Coco D with the £2 says, "Did you see the Rings of Power episodes 2 continuity error?" I said before. Coco, I've no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. Email me or something, or tweet me. But I have no idea what you're talking about. Striker X24 with a $5 says, "After watching She-Hulk, I legitimately can't believe Kevin Feige approved that. The writers have to have dirt on him. It feels like a parody of the MCU." I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think Hollywood is so lost in ideology. I just don't, I legitimately do not know anymore. All I know is the show is dog shit. And it's an embarrassment, and it didn't even make the Nielsen ratings. It didn't even make the Nielsen ratings. How the fuck have we been going for an hour and 3/4? How have we been nearly going for 2 hours? This is crazy. It feels like 5 minutes. That's what happens when you're having fun, I guess, playing a fun game. Flocky the Mad has been a Force Sensitive, has joined at the Force Sensitive level. Thank you. And Kryptonian Jedi has been a Force Sensitive for 4 months and says, "Rings of Power is now the Clone Wars." Wow. Hey, hold on. Excuse me while I whip this out, but under my desk. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What do you think? What do you think? I didn't realize I was looking for Waldo for an hour and a half. Look at that. Look at. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to build that, but I've got to. Yeah, when my brother's coming up sometime in October for 4 days. He's going to come up for 4 days. So he's just actually texted me. And we're going to do some building streams, even if that's all we do all day. But he's just texted me to say, "You're spending more time on this than the Rings of Power composite CGI guy did." And you know the sad part, dude? We spent like an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes finding all the fucking mistake, finding the mistake. Oh my Lord. Hey, it's only $60 million an episode. Come on, stop it. Stop being nasty. Amazon are just a poor indie company. Come on, stop being nasty. Jeez. Anthony Gaming, 67 with a 2 Australian, says, "Do you support Crystal Palace?" You goddamn right I do. I've got my new kits coming. I've got the kits for this season, the home and away kits being printed because I'm having Heel versus Babyface done on them as well. Well, as is well, yeah. Far beyond it to take a compliment. Whoa, Az, your eyes are like White Walker blue today. So blue. Happy Sunday. Hope you have a good afternoon. That's as soon as the light hits my eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore. As soon as the light hits these eyes, they just go really blue. Really blue. Yeah, I logged into Final Fantasy 14 today because I've nearly got I'm 4,000 Seafarer Crowies away from getting the mount. But I want to do a Final Fantasy 14 stream because I've got to update. I've got to upgrade. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah. No. Everything's upgraded. Everything's level 3. I'll do another stream. I'll do a stream, Final Fantasy stream soon. I'll do another one soon. Jake Skywalker with a $2 says, your clones are very impressive. You must be proud. Well, thank you. But who decided to purchase all of these? This Darth Plagueis. Boobies. Jobs McGee with a £2 says, they're all fake because Tolkien never wrote any of them. Boom! Got him. What is this? Ooh. There's a lot of Lego under this desk that needs to be made. There is a lot of Lego under this desk which needs to be made. Christmas lights when? Tomorrow. That was the Bricklink, which is part of Lego. But Bricklink is people who design stuff and then Lego approves it. And then it goes out for pre-order. And if they don't make certain pre-orders, then it's kind of like HasLabs, but for independent people with Lego taking lots of profit. But there is a ton of Lego and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boxes of Lego under here. 8 things to build. And I really want to build that lighthouse right now. And, ooh! DSP, take note. This is called upgrading your stream. Right. I know I've got the webcam on over here, and I've got the document reader, which I've been placing over, which is good for things like 40K, but it's not so good when it comes to Lego. So it's good if I'm doing 40K stuff, not so good when I'm doing Lego. So I bought the Elgato bracket, which goes up and across, and I can put a proper webcam attachment to it. So it gets a good height down onto the desk. Sorry? What? I don't... No, I've said I can't build it until my bro gets here. My bro loves building Lego, and so I've said I'll wait for him to come. I'll wait for him to come up before we start building. Reet. Daniel with a $5 says Amazon needs to be investigated for this. Where is that money going? I don't know. I honestly don't know. honest to goodness, when you watch an episode and then you say at the end of that is $60 million, I'm just like, where's the money? 60, right. I put a fact into the Friday night Twitter room. The movie Joker cost $50 million to make. $50 million. The movie Joker cost less money than a Rings of Power episode. That fact depressed Mola quite a bit. And how much money did Joker make at the cinema? Nearly 1.1 billion. Where's the money, Lebowski? I know. Where's the money, Lebowski? Per episode. Not 60 million for the series. Per episode. Joker was absolutely fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. So it cost 60 million an episode, 8 episodes, 480 million for this season. Then they had the 250 million to buy the rights. So they're up around 730 million spent in the first season alone. And they think the budget's going to max out at $1 billion for 5 seasons. I'm just saying, unless there is an absolutely dramatic... Because remember, folks, remember, before this came out, Amazon themselves, the showrunners themselves, says this has to be viewed on a monumental scale by people to make it a success. Oh, boy. There's not going to be another season of this for 2 years. They haven't even started production on season 2, or they're just about to start production on season 2. It's not going to be ready for 2 years. Even the mainstream media are turning on the show. I would. I mean, if you cut right, here's the problem with cutting your losses. Let's just play that game. If you cut your losses now, you lose 730 million. Well, you've invested 730 million. How much of that have you got back? How many Prime memberships did that sell? So to say we're going to cut out, and they're not cutting the losses because season 2 is coming. You know, it's happening. So we are at least getting another season of this, even though they want 5, and they've committed to 5. 4. Somebody says that I cancelled my Prime. I didn't add Prime. I cancelled the thing. So yeah, where is the money going? Where is this money going? Because it doesn't look like it's being invested in costumes. The costumes look fucking terrible. The costumes look terrible. Some of the sets look terrible. The landscapes are great because the landscape's motherfucking nature. Some of the CGI looks good. Some of the CGI looks terrible. The writing is garbage. Garbage. They are literally lobbing underhand balls over the net for us to fucking smash back. Ha ha, people, Tolkien fans, you'll never get us. I'm just gonna lob this underhand back. Oh my god! Nerdrotic, Heel versus Babyface, Yellow Flash, Disbrew, etc., etc., etc. They just smashed the ball back. They are these corporate companies, Amazon, Disney, Marvel, you are literally feeding us content. We are sat on your lap. You've got a beautiful chocolate molten cake with vanilla custard on top, and you are literally just cutting it and feeding it. Oh, this is delicious, Amazon. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, by the way, you do realize I'm going to be charging you for eating this delicious cake that you're giving me. Oh, yeah, we get that. Yes. That's what's happening. And then they're turning around trying to get mainstream media, which nobody fucking watches anymore, to run defense for them. Meanwhile, what's happening with mainstream media? Redundancies, losses, firings, redundancies, closures, because people aren't going there. They're coming here to YouTube. That's what they're doing. They're coming right here because they're sick and tired of some smug twat in California who has links to all of these companies and will shill out and will take a payday from them to say anything that they fucking want, lying to their face. They would rather come and watch a Nerdrotic or a Critical Drinker or a Disbrew or a Ryan or a Yellow Flash or a Geeks and Gamers or whoever, maybe even little old me. They would rather come here and listen to what you have to say and then make their own mind up whether they agree or disagree with you. Because at least they know then that what you're saying is what you honestly believe. You've not received a gratuity. You're just saying how you see it. And if you agree, you agree. And if you disagree, you disagree. No harm, no foul. None of us calling you fucking incels or white supremacists when you're fucking black or homophobes or isn't it? None of us. We leave it up to you to decide. And he might be like, I didn't agree with that take. But next time you go, yeah, I did agree. Because it's coming from a place of, like, we're not trying to elevate us. We don't think we're better than anyone. We think we are part of I don't want to say collective. Woo! We are part of a fandom. And this is what fandom used to be. Fandom just used to be people saying, hey, I like that. And there was somebody else going, well, I wasn't too sure. And then you would discuss it. And then you would chat about it. And then you would be like, cool. Cheers, dude. Take care. Because that's what fandom is. We just got a YouTube channel to vocalize it. That's all. But I'm here in a converted. When I say converted, this is a bedroom, which I've turned into an office in my tiny little terraced house in Yorkshire. Because I'm passionate about these things. I love these things. These aren't fake to me. My love of comics isn't fake. My love of Star Trek isn't fake. Or what used to be. or Doctor Who or Star Wars or Transformers or movies or anime, whatever it is, they're not fake. They're how I feel about shit. They're how you feel about shit. Whichever franchises you're invested in. And whichever cross-pollination we get. Well, I don't like Star Trek, but I like Tolkien, so I'm going to listen to Gary or Disprue or Ryan, who are very knowledgeable on the subjects. That's what we are. Just fans who are wanting our entertainment to, number one, be entertaining, and number two, engross us. Let us escape. But apparently escapism is white fucking privilege for some reason, which is bizarre because it ain't just fucking white people that watch entertainment. As we can tell from the people who watch these streams. We come from all walks of life. And where some people are like, I'm liking House of the Dragon. And then you got people like me who are saying, I got burnt by Game of Thrones and I'm not willing to invest. And then you've got other people saying, well, I think it's okay. I just think it's all right. I don't think it's great. Because you can have your own fucking thoughts here. But no, we gotta have a piece of fucking shit like Rings of Power that costs an exorbitant amount of of money per episode, and then we gotta have fucking hit pieces made out about us. Corporates going, please defend us from the terrible guy who sat in his fucking room. We can't defend ourselves. We're weak. Please, mainstream media, help us from the guy who works from a fucking room in his house. We're just a poor billion/trillion-dollar company. Oh, please help us, mainstream media, from that guy who works from a second bedroom in his terrace house. They don't understand fandom. They don't understand what makes things popular. They take something that was made popular by a fandom and then says, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this and put it out for the masses. And the masses completely outweigh the fandom. So this is going to be a mega hit, which is super important for this company. And they don't understand that normies, they don't give a shit half the time. They don't give a shit. George, yeah, George is very knowledgeable with his Tolkien stuff as well. Don't forget George the Giant Slayer. You know, so I can go back to 2008. I can go back to watching a film like Iron Man. And Iron Man was something that they took that was from fandom and they made it accessible to everyone because it had excitement, it had a good script, it had a great cast of actors. And now we seemed Terrace House's code for supervillain Leia. Yeah. And now we just have this soulless crud like She-Hulk, which is written by some cat piss stinking fucking feminist who is just complete and utterly full of hatred towards men, writing about her experiences when she was spurned because she's an ugly fucking bitch who nobody's interested in because she's rotten on the inside as well. Oh, this'll stick it to the incels. This'll stick it to the fandom. In what world do we fucking live in where the priority of the writer is fuck men? So how do you think this show is going to do? Yeah, I think it's going to do great. Okay, wonderful. What focus are you going to go down? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a beloved character that John Byrne turned into this fourth wall, sexy, sort of angry, but at the same time funny and quirky woman. Okay. We're going to turn her into a feminist who hates men. Oh, okay. And the message is going to be men fucking suck and we hate fucking men. But we're actually just really lonely on the inside and want some dude to rail the fuck out of us. But then make that guy look like a twat because, like, fuck men. You do know that around 90% of this audience is actually male dominated. Yeah, well, why go for 90 to 100% when you can just go for 10? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why you no like our show? Why you no watch show? Why show can't even get into Nielsen ratings? Why? Because it's full of fucking shit, love. That's why. It's Carl here. How you doing, Carl? I'm having a whinge about She-Hulk and Tolkien. And you missed the wonderful duplicate game that we played from one of the scenes in Rings of Power. Where we... Is it an... Yeah, I've got it here. Let's bring this one up. Let's bring this one up. Because this is somebody's... This is a near complete flip. This red here is a near complete flip. It's just, there's just slight, just a few seconds have gone past, so they've turned some heads. Turn some heads. Oh, nice. Your paints of them have come across really nice, by the way. So yeah, so this is literally just a flip reverse with them in slightly different positions. And again, douche. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, and we've still got, by the way, we've still got, hold on. It's the, somebody's just tweeting me the love of my life. There you go. The love of my life. We've still got, Daredevil to come on the show as well. So good luck with that one. And then, of course, Daredevil's going to go from She-Hulk to Echo before he even gets his own show. So by the time it gets to the Daredevil show, his character is probably going to need a ridiculous amount of rehabbing, which it's Marvel TV. It's Marvel. It'll be Marvel Stage 5. So it's not going to get it. It's not going to get it. So, and he's got 18 episodes. So please, I mean, all I'm saying is, if you're going to watch it, which is fine, because I'll definitely be watching the first episode, but that's all I can agree to at the moment. But just pray that the damage is as minimal as possible. And if the damage is bad, and if the series is, again, just more Marvel dog shit that's been taken over by intersectional feminism, as everything fucking has, then at least got 3 great Marvel series of Daredevil from Netflix. Whew. I know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it isn't a woman. I'm not convinced it isn't a woman. I need more info. Anywho, let's go on with some more supers. Where did we get to? DV8. Nice, clever. D, then V, then 8. With a $5 says, that's pretty pathetic, but it is a true Bezo move. Copy and paste all the way. JBZ23 with a 5 Australian. It ain't the rings of power, it's the rings of duplication. Goddamn right. CJ with a $5 says, I want to see Heel versus Babyface change for a modern audience. Bring in Frosk as a co-host. I said on Friday Night Tights, Frosk, if you want a job, give me a call. I mean, I don't have a management team like you do, but you know, drop us a tweet. Let's do something, hey? White Bear 2 with a $5. The village of many a cousin. Yeah, maybe it's not duplication. Maybe they're just all inbred. Ian Peter Davidson with a 3-month Stormtrooper membership. Thank you. And Ian Peter Davidson with a 10 Australian says, ask them to give me feelings. Well, I found it funny. Ministry of Wrongthink with a $5 says, Az is playing a game where Waldo literally is worth $1 billion. Amanda Nowinski with a $5 says, with all the copy and paste characters and the spot the main character going on, is the Rings of Power a new type of anime? Well, I tell you what, at least they gave us a fun game to play this week because we're so fucking bored. We're sorry that you were bored with this week's episode because nothing has happened in 5 hours, and this is an absolute fucking disgrace to television and to Tolkien. But here, you can pause this screen and play a game of Guess Who? JBZ23 with a 5 Australian says $1 billion series and they copy and paste crowds. It makes B-rated movies Academy Award nominees. Bashi Washi gifted 10 memberships to the stream. Bashi Washi, thank you very much indeed, dude. JBZ23 with a 2 Australian says the number 2 guy looks like Gary in a hooded robe. Honestly, there was a couple of dudes in that picture. I was like, that could be Gary. That could be Gary. B Buster with a $10 says, remember, as the she is always right. The she is always right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Volu with a $5 says, all are duplicated. Some have slight variations while others are heavily modified, but they're all copy and pasted. It certainly looks like, I think there's like an inner circle, which isn't. But that sort of outer circle, that is totally copy-pasted. Totally copy-pasted. And some of them, as we've already seen, they didn't do any variation. They just literally flipped it. They moved, they grabbed it, and then they moved it, and then they pasted it so they're looking in the other direction. That's pretty much all they did. Where White Bear. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Zero Max 1998 became a member at the Stormtrooper level. Thank you, sir. And White Bear 2 with a $5 says 7 old men standing. 7 old men standing, 6 old hags swaying, 5 rings of power, 4 wee kids, 3 copies, 2 blind dudes, and $1 billion budget wasted. Merry Christmas. Hyperbolic Ninja with a $2 says, look on Twitter. I just sent you a helpful picture, which we have looked at. Thank you. Very helpful picture, by the way, dude. Thank you very much. D Prince has been just joined at the Stormtrooper level. Thank you, sir. Jopid Fazio with a $2 says, ISOM #1 campaign reaching the finish line. If today is the final day, go to rippaverse.com and buy your ISOMs. Do not miss out. It is literally the comic event of the decade so far. No doubt. I mean, I could argue the last 2 decades, but you know. So rippaverse.com. Do not miss out. Please, please, please. Man of War 665, neighbor of the beast with a $6.65 super chat. Our mutual loathing of Rings of Power will not con me into joining Twitter, you cheeky monkey. Okay. I would not ever try to convince somebody to join Twitter. Trust me. JBZ23 with a 5 Australian said, guy with orange beard on the right copied with guy on left next to the Bint's head. There's a lot of Bints there, dude. You got to be more accurate. Steve Shot with a $5 says, can we play Spot the Adam's Apple in She-Hulk next? I'm not convinced I'm not convinced they're not female. I'm not convinced. Not convinced. I'm not going to put slow mode on, I'm afraid, mods, because that will wipe off all the super chats I'm going through now. So if the sexy wexies come back in, if you just jump on them, thank you. Joel Reyes with a €2 says, not going to lie, this clone hunt is more fun than the show. 100%. I had more fun in that hour going through that picture, a still picture, finding duplicates of a crowd than I did watching the whole goddamn episode. Rick1662 has become a Stormtrooper. Thank you, Rick. Kelly Johnson with a $2 says, as Aragon in in House of the Dragon looks like a soy boy. It's a trash show. See, Kelly doesn't like House of the Dragon. Gary likes House of the Dragon. Mauler likes House of the Dragon. Some people think it's just okay. Kelly don't like it. There you go. Look, different opinions by people who come and watch each other. How dare we have different opinions? Holy cow. Rose the Streaming Network with a 10 Canadian says, I also found one as the old woman with the gray headband to the right of the lady, and then there's another of her in the upper right by the dark red and light blue circles. What you see? It looks like most of it is copy pasted. Some of it just flipped reversed and then stuck. They've stuck some in between. Zenny Biscuit with a $5 says, as when I get my Bella Lugosi figure from Sideshow, may I tag you on Twitter? Absolutely. I've seen it. I'm contemplating pre-ordering it myself, to be honest, because it looks really, really good. It looks really good, especially with the coffin, you know. Kieran Feargale, maybe I was going to say Asian. Irish. Kieran, oh, wait, I've lost my spot. I'm going to have to find my spot. I've lost my spot. I'm going to go find my spot. Here it is. Has been a force sensitive for 33 months. I hope once the internet is done with this, someone will post how many people were supposed to be in this picture and how many there actually are. Look, I understand, completely understand. If you're doing a movie or a TV show and one of the scenes is in a stadium, whether it be an NFL game or a baseball game or a football game, whatever. I understand them like having a segment of crowd and then like copy pasting the segment of crowd around to fill up the stadium and then animate it, you know, where I get that. Because, you know, the stadiums are housing 50, 60,000 people. So to get a good wad of people and then copy and paste it around, fine. No problem. We get it. But this was a tiny fucking tower. This set is not big. And they just copy pasted the one right in front of your face. Unbelievable, man. Henry Black to play with a $10 back. Henry back to play, not black. He might be black, but he looks white according to this picture. But that, don't judge me. With a $10 is good morning, as if Amazon was over budget. No. I and others were available that day. Casting producer could have called us and we would have done it for free. Well, you got that craft table, you know. Hell yeah. Instead of pocketing that money. Yeah, I think there needs to be, I definitely think there needs to be an audit. That show needs to be audited. It needs to be audited. Where did the money go? Because that ain't $60 fucking million an episode. Prince, D Prince with a $2 super sticker of work on a laptop. I hope you're enjoying though, dude. Roman E with a $2 says the Hobbit trilogy is starting to look really good. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. But I tell you what, I would happily watch the Hobbit trilogy, then watch Rings of Power. Happily. And I don't mean that just to be spiteful. I legitimately mean that. I watched the Hobbit films. I wasn't enamored with, I didn't think they were great, but they are a billion times better than this shit. But what is worse is before, I think after the first 2 or 3 episodes of Rings of Power, a couple of weekends ago, I rewatched the whole of the Lord of the Rings Jackson trilogy extended versions because it's the only versions to watch. It's the only versions to watch. And I watched all of those, and my God, it was like watching Shakespeare comparative to this Shakespeare CW shit. The script, the language, the characters, the acting, the cinematography. All of it. All of it. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm just filling up my water. Head and shoulders above anything that we've seen from this show. Anything. And it just astounded me. It just astounded me to think, how the hell do you go from that to this? It seems almost impossible. But one of the first things that Peter Jackson said is we didn't want to put our messages in. We wanted this to be true to Tolkien, and we wanted his messages to be in there. Whereas this show, all that we heard from the actors and actresses, because there's only two fucking genders, was, I'm the first black dwarf. I'm the first black dwarf of color black. I'm the first brown elf of brown South American elf. Women here all have their own roles. They're not beholden to men. They have their own agency. Sexism. We're activists. That's all we fucking heard. No wonder your show fucking sucks. Feminism sucks. Modern day feminism is cancer! All the elves. Celebrimborn. Femdon. Gilgalad. They're all gay. They're all gay. They're all presented as gay. Femi-gays. Not like elves. Not like wonderful, beautiful, ethereal creatures. They just literally come across as femi-boys. That's it. Who look each other up and down like pieces of fucking salted pork, to steal one of the show's lines. Don't come across as elves. It comes across as a fucking house in San Francisco. Salted pork sounds good right now, by the way. After the stream, do you know what I'm gonna make myself a tea? I'm gonna make myself I've got myself a big Yorkshire pudding. I'm gonna cook some mincemeat, put some sauce in the mincemeat, pour it into the Yorkshire pudding. Beautiful. But it literally comes across as some goddamn fucking group house in San Francisco, where one of the rules is everybody must wear velour. Hey, I heard you had a house for guys here. Yeah, but you're going to have to get changed into velour before you can come in. Sure, okay. I'll just go down to the local haberdashery. And the most fairest elf of them all, Galadriel, who just comes across as the, I can't say that, the biggest see you next Tuesday that you could have the misfortune to meet. And what doesn't work is the fact that the actors have to pretend that they like her when in reality she'd be fucking gutted and thrown in the fucking sea for being a monumental cunt! Okay, maybe I couldn't resist. She has 0 redeeming qualities. 0 likable qualities. 0 reason why anyone would care. 0 reasons why anyone would listen to her. But the show has put her into the primary role, and the rest of the actors have to act complete and utterly out of character to accommodate this fucking piece of filth that absolutely destroys and degrades the word Galadriel. And that is one of the reasons why the show doesn't work. because everyone has to pretend that pieces of fucking filth are likable characters. And they have to pretend that men that would have more agency over them, like stupid fucking flower picking Bronwyn, would have more agency over the hundreds of year old elf who has literally been at that post for 70 fucking years, and she's the one that's taking the agency. Fuck off. It doesn't make sense. Do you know what it does make? It makes 2022 intersectional feminist reality sense. But we're not there. This isn't 2022 California, where all the men are absolutely petrified to say anything out of place because they'll get Me Too'd into the ground and have their life absolutely fucking destroyed, just like that absolute piece of degenerate filth Amber Heard tried to do with Johnny Depp. They're all waiting. All of them. They're all waiting to tear you down and destroy you. So we now have a breed of Californian soy boys, femboys. No masculinity allowed. No speaking out of place. Shush, shush, shush. Bitch behind me's got something to say. I mean, strong woman. And these people are producing the entertainment. The entertainment. Which isn't entertainment. Actually, we're educating people because we're like putting like modern day like messages like in and like stuff, which I think is like super like important, super like important. Oh. That's where we are. That's where we are. And that's why this show, one of the reasons why this show is a mitigated fucking diarrhea. Because men aren't allowed to be men and women aren't allowed to be women. But hey, you know, men are evolving. Men are evolving now, and they're like really like connected, super connected, like to their like super feelings and stuff. And like the next James Bond is gonna be like super connected to his feelings, because a British agent that has to do ruthless things really does need to be connected and have a good cry. You're right, half of them can't even say what a fucking woman is. They can't even give a definition of a fucking woman. Notice how nobody asked for a definition of a man. That's entertainment, folks. That is entertainment. So this is why when you go into a show and you admit to your audience that we are trying to... hold on. When you admit to your audience that you're literally putting in different ethnicities because you don't want it to be a whitewash. So you're going up to an actor and saying, hey, we gave you this job because we wanted them to be black elves. Wait, are you saying that I didn't get this job on merit? No, you got this job because of the color of the skin, because we're actually massively racist. But what we do is we project that onto the audience and say it's them, but actually it's us. So yes, you got hired because you're brown and we didn't just want the elves to be white. Okay. I guess Don't worry. We'll pay you well. We'll give you a script to go out in front of the media and go, oh my God, I'm the first this of that. And you get one and you go out there and you go, oh my God, I'm the first this of that. What about script? Oh, we haven't even started writing the show. We do that a week before we fucking start filming. Because we don't care. Because something can't be created the way that the author tried to create it in modern day California. Because this isn't the way that the world feels. This is the way that a lot of woke Californians feel. So no, we need to take this person, we need to take their work that's beloved, that stood the test of time for 80 plus years, that is captivated people from all different walks of life, all different ethnic groups, both genders, and has been a source of nothing but wonderful enjoyment for them. And we're gonna make it Lord of the California, Lord of the woke fucking echo chambered Californians. I hope this show burns in fucking hell. I hope it burns to the fucking ground. I hope they lose so much money on this travesty piece of fucking shit. I hope all the mainstream media expose exactly who they are to the true audience, the true fan. And I hope they keep closing down like they have been. Because the last person that both Amazon and the mainstream media cater to is the most important one, which is you, the audience, the customer. You are the last person that they give a shit about. And that's why things crash and burn. Because once upon a time, it was the customer comes first, the customer comes first, the customer is always right. Nowadays, it's you're not right. The customer is not right, and the customer needs to be educated. And by educated, we mean have the same ideology and the same ideals as we have. And if they don't, ism phobe. Burn. And I will dance at the Schadenfreude. I will dance around it. I will dance around the bonfire naked, covered in pixie dust. Flocky the Mad with a $5 says, well, that rant happened, didn't it? You know. Flocky the Mad with a $5 said, can't wait for the rest of the fellowship to rip into this, especially Gary and Disprue and Ryan. Oh, they will. I think Ryan already has. If you go to Ryan RK Outpost, I think Ryan has already got a video up about it. So go check that out. Thomas Mess has been a stormtrooper for 4 months. Thank you, Thomas. Tyram Draken with a $20, thank you, says Hollywood is the Taliban of entertainment. They're killing it. Oh, they are. Oh, they are. Nikki D with a $5 says, as bad as She-Hulk is, do you think it compares to the awfulness of Batwoman? I would rather watch Batwoman than She-Hulk, I think. No. No. I'd rather watch She-Hulk because it's shorter. But it is absolutely no joke. She-Hulk is of the level of a god-awful CW show like Naomi and Batwoman. She-Hulk, it's on the absolutely 100% the same level. The same level. Torsten with a $5 says, it's really stupid. How many people already don't have Prime? How many people are you expecting this crappy show to bring in? 1 billion worth? No way. I can only imagine that they were hoping that they would get some sponsorships, some deals that would combine with the franchise, like buy Lord of the Rings, buy Lord of the Onion Rings, get them, and then it's got some onion rings, and it's got fucking Rings of Power stamped on it, and that kind of shite. I only imagine that that's what they try to do, because I cannot see in any capacity how they thought they were gonna bring in additional Prime subscribers to watch this piece of shit. Right. They saw this before we saw this. They knew what they had done. And are you telling me that they saw this and they were just like, oh, this is great stuff? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. So he said, your cock is as big as your little toe. I absolutely agree. It is. By the way, my name's Az, and I was the winner of the 2022 Biggest Little Toe in History competition. Brie Larson came second. Just saying. Cyril Martins with a €5 says, I literally started watching you in Nerdrotic to see if others also hated the Dr. Karen. Doctor Who. Thanks for the great content. It's the correspondence that I get the most is I thought I was the only one that thought this, and then I found you guys. Josh the Homesteader has been a Stormtrooper, joined as a Stormtrooper. Thank you. And Deep Pan. You sound tasty. With a £4.49 says, hi, Az. I just wanted to drop you a little super chat, as I always enjoy your afternoon tea. And glad to see it return. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Retro with a $5 says, don't judge the United States based on the news or California. That's not who we are. Love you. Thanks for the entertainment. No, I'll generalize every now and again. Every now and again, of course. We all do generalize. But no, it's funny because particularly in areas which seem to be getting a lot of mainstream attacks, you go and you see the people that actually live there, whether it be because they're on the news or whether it be because somebody's posted up a video that they captured on their camera, or there was a documentary there, or whatever it may be. And you tend to find that most of them are salt of the earth people, good people. But they portrayed themselves in a poor light. And America has I would say, from an outsider looking in, I'd say that America has an identity crisis at the moment, because there's a lot of good people who are very happy to call themselves Americans. And then there's some very crazy people who want to take everything that America has to offer and then turn around and go, America sucks, America's shit, which I never quite understand. But, there you go. There's nothing wrong with being patriotic. There's nothing wrong with loving your country. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your state, your hometown. Nothing wrong with that at all. Maybe we need a little bit more of that. I would say we definitely need a little bit more of that. Because that sort of attitude builds, and I'll say the word in its true form, that sort of attitude builds and strengthens communities. 100%. When you claim to loathe your own country while taking all the benefits that it has to offer, all you do is cause division, and you fracture communities, and you fracture your own communities. And as we saw from the Summer of Love, and the buildings being raided and the places being burnt, those were people destroying their own community. And what did they think they were going to benefit from that? Because once all that was over, some people couldn't reopen. Some people didn't want to reopen because the insurance would be way too much. And people left. There's the exodus from California was no joke. It wasn't an exaggeration. It wasn't a title of a nerdrotic video for the sake of sensationalism. California had a massive exodus of people because they are sick and fucking tired of being told, you're shit, this is bad, you're wrong, you can't like the flag, you can't be patriotic, you can't do this, you can't do that, that's racist, that's sexist now. And people are just like, fuck off. And of course, all of this is coming from governors who are passing rules onto you while they ignore them themselves. You're not allowed to go here or there. You got a mask here or there. You can't be in groups of this or that or the other. Meanwhile, I'm having a fucking party at my house. The thing that people relate to the most is down to earth people. That's who they connect with. People do not connect with actors, with politicians of a high level, of CEOs, COOs, financial. No, people don't relate to these people. People relate to who they live with, who's next door, who's down the street, who's in their town, who's running the coffee shop, who's running the grocer, who's running the candle store. People relate to every day. And that's why when we go shopping and we buy stuff, normally we end up conversing with either customers or the person behind the counter, or because real people connect to real people. And when some fucking dickwad or CEO or governor tries to throw their weight around and say, you should be thinking this or that, they are so far out of touch. There isn't a comparable metaphor. And that's why words like, we have a candle shop. There's a candle shop near me. This is why we don't give a fuck when we get called racist, sexist, misogynistic, all this bullshit. Or the sheep in the mainstream media that will copy and paste. Let's use that analogy for today. That will copy and paste that and say it to you. We don't care. And why don't we care? Because we know that's not who we are. That's not what we represent. And we know that it's coming from people that are so far out of touch, it's not even worth engaging. It's not even worth engaging with them. Let the ankle biters bite. Let the mainstream media die of its own accord, die by its own poisoning and let the corporations rant and rave and tell us with this, that, and the other. What we'll do is we'll just take the product that you're putting out and we'll judge it based on regular people and how regular people react to it. And so when we want to watch some beautifully crafted fantasy from a wonderful man who created books which have spun nearly a century, and then we hear a bunch of fucking empty-headed, retarded, probably fucking inbred, half of them probably sex offenders or pedophiles, telling us how we are, and then placing your own hypocritical values. They have no values. They will turn on you in a moment into the show and tell you to eat it. Well, guess what? I got news for you.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Steven, it's too good. Hentai Happy has become a member at the Stormtrooper level. Hentai Happy, thank you. PlayStation 5 out of stock with a £2 says, why can't the MCU make masterpieces like the Batman? I don't know if the Batman's a masterpiece. Good, it's a good 2-hour movie. Unfortunately, it goes on for 2 hours, 45 minutes, but I tell you what, I'd watch the Batman every day, all day, than any of this Marvel Stage 4 shit. Any day. There's lots that I like in the Batman. Donna Hergenthrither. Donna, thank you for coming a member at the Force Sensitive level. Nate Rivers with a $10. Says, you know that thing that caused Ghostbusters 2016 to flop? Yeah, let's try that again, said She-Hulk writers to an army of cats. Certainly did, because how to put this easily. Men and women are different. I know. I just said something incredibly controversial. Men and women are different. And men and women have different likes and different dislikes. They gravitate towards different things. And there absolutely sometimes comes an overlap. But even within that overlap, I know, sorry, I apologize to the people who are absolutely shocked in the chat right now that men and women are different. I apologize if that shocked you. But even in that overlap, it still doesn't mean that everything that you do both gravitate towards are the same either. You both love watching movies, but you like action and she likes romantic comedies. You like gaming. You like Modern Warfare and Call of Duty. Shout out Call of Duty. And she likes Animal Crossing and okay, you know, stuff like that. It still doesn't mean that guys don't play Animal Crossing and women don't play Call of Duty. It still doesn't mean that some guys won't watch romantic comedies and some women won't watch action films. But when it comes to the superhero world, it is vastly, vastly outnumbered by men to women. Just like if you were playing a first-person shooter, it's vastly, vastly men over women. And we're talking 90% plus. This, I won't even go into that. We're talking high, high numbers. So when you want, if you want to create something niche, there is nothing wrong with that. But if you want to create something niche and you want a mainstream audience, that is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It has to be so above and beyond amazing that even your niche grabs in that mainstream. And that is rocking horse shit rare. So when you put intersectional feminism in virtually all of your superhero stuff, guess what? Oh, we've just played it. I can't play it again. Not for a little bit. Guess what? You're going to put people off. And do you know another thing as well? Do you know another gender that doesn't necessarily like intersectional feminism? Women. Just because you have a vagina doesn't mean that you have the same groupthink. I know plenty, a lot. I stream with a lot of them as well, of women who hate intersectional feminism. Nobody, I guarantee you, nobody in the mainstream media who is defending She-Hulk, nobody thinks that this is a work of art. Not one of them. They know exactly why it's dog shit. The reason why they go defending it is because A, access media, and B, if you don't like it, they often, and have been for years now, want to be the contrarian. Because, of course, you suck. Because the new way to treat your customer is like shit. Hey, Nina, how you doing? Just like before Kenobi even came out, Disney had already constructed and manufactured a racist attack on Moses Ingram because they knew that the show was subpar. And they also knew that the lead character of that wasn't necessarily going to lead the show. Because everywhere that he went throughout that show, it was another woman that took the agency away from him. Because intersectional feminism. Because Kathleen Kennedy is fucking horrible. And she has a whole gaggle of these intersectional feminists that are making this stuff. So it's a fucking waste of time. Waste of time now. Give me a company that treats me with respect, and I'll treat them in the same way back. Even if I don't like the product, let's just say a movie comes out. Let's say Sonic. When Sonic came out, we know that the director, when he put out the first trailer, and everyone's just like, what the Sonic looks like a fucking wet tampon. And he went, okay, we're listening to you. We're gonna change Sonic, and it's okay. And then when we saw the other trailer, when it had been amended, and Sonic looked like Sonic, and people were just like, oh, what a dude. What a dude. He didn't insult people who were very critical of a certain aspect. He said, I hear you, and I'm going to change that. Now, if I'd watched Sonic and it wasn't very good, I would have gone, it's not very good. You know, it doesn't work here, there, whatever. But I wouldn't be shitting all over a person who at least tried to make some changes for the audience for the better. Now, it just so happened to turn out that that Sonic film was actually, I thought it was good fun. You know, I'm not talking Oscar-winning shit, but I watched Sonic and I liked it. I haven't seen the second one. I need to watch that. But that was somebody that actually treat their customers with respect, potential customers with respect, because that person wanted you to go and part with your money to see their film at a cinema. But when you start coming out with pre-constructed racist attacks because you know that the show lacks the quality that it deserves, and also isn't gonna in any capacity tell the story that people want, and also steals from a video game and actually makes it 10 times fucking worse. There you go. No, I've heard the second one's I've heard the second one might even be better than the first one. And because of this, Sonic's also getting a third movie. So this guy's got himself a trilogy of Sonic movies out of one, as well as the film's been good. Credit to him for them being good. But out of a one notion of kindness towards his customers and one notion of awareness, instead of double downing like these idiots do, he went, there's a lot of people saying this looks like shit. Let's change it. And he won the day. He won the day. So when you're hiring these ideologues, when you're hiring these intersectional feminists who hate the genre that they're writing in, because I can't watch anything in stage 4, Marvel stage 4, for example. There's nothing in any of those shows which said to me, wow, the showrunner and the writers really love these characters. Quite the opposite. Where do we get to? So there you go, Nate. You got a heck of an answer there for you, Super. Take a 610 with a $5 says, we can win this fight. I mean, the elves and this twat over here got wrecked, but we can win. No wonder they went with the old man. It makes perfect sense why half of them would go with the old man. Because you've got some woman that picks flowers for a living saying, fight with me. And there's some spineless fucking soy boy elf who's been in service for God knows how many years, who's centuries old, who's deferring in military combat to a woman that picks flowers. That was the moment he should have been saying, step to one side. This is what I do. And as I said on Friday Night Tights, I said he could have gone up there and said, look, I am an elf. You're humans. We have had our differences. We've watched over you to see if you would fall back to the dark side. But here we are with a common enemy. And it's time for us to put aside our differences. For this elf and these humans to unite and fight. And I'll promise you, I will fight to my last breath defending any single person here against the orcs. But you had some fucking dumb bint who has me blocked on Twitter. But I'm talking about the character. I'm sure the other one's real nice, like, you know. You have some dumb fucking bint saying, excuse me, this is a time for a woman to have her own agency. And stand up and go, even though I live apart from the village because I hate you all, and even though I just pick flowers for a living and have absolutely no military combat experience at all. And even though I am a terrible mother who has twice let her son either left him alone to an orc or let him go into danger, I want to lead you into combat and fight with me. I would be fucking throwing myself off the battlements and going, fuck it, take me now, Lord. And then, when fucking Stinky Much Crotch Face said, "Oi, you know, we used to live once upon a time, let's leave." And 50% fucked off with Stinky Much Crotch Face. Nearly. Stinky Much Crotch Face to go and hand themselves over to the orcs. What does she do? She goes, fuck it. We might as well just give ourselves up to Sauron anyway. Do you know why that is, darling? It's because you pick fucking flowers for a living, and the guy that should have been doing the talking was stood behind you like a fucking love-struck piece of fucking soy dribbling shit. I don't know if you're aware, but I'm not completely sold on the Rings of Power right now. I know there's 3 more episodes to go. Yeah, she said, oh, I think we might as well just give ourselves up to Sauron. I mean, admittedly, you know, there was that part in the Two Towers where Aragorn said the same thing. It was just like, come on, we're vastly outnumbered, and we've got boys in armor here. I think we should just give ourselves up to the orcs and get a clean death. Okay? Oh, wait, no. He did completely the fucking opposite. And even when all was lost and they were pushed back to the keep, he turns to King Theoden and he says, ride with me. Ride with me. And Theoden's like, yes. Yes, the last ride of the Rohirrim. So say we all. But this woman needed to have her agency and didn't need to have a man telling her what to do. Deep Pan with a £9 super chat says the first Iron Man movie still stands head and shoulders above any Marvel output under the House of Mouse. If Disney had any sense, they would have maintained zero creative input to Marvel or Star Wars. No, you don't understand. They need to put their messages in for you. Iron Man was a toxic male, a toxic cis hetero white male. And what he really needed was to have Ironheart take over with her drag queen and trans friend, because that is far more inclusive. That is a good thing to do. That is a really good thing to do. Pirate Queen with a $5 says, Emma Darcy, the non-binary on House of Dragon, says, I like playing women and I'm really good at it. It's because you're a woman. Could it be because you are? Yeah, I think she's really good at playing a woman because she's a woman. Well, yeah, honest to God, right? When I hear stuff like this, it honestly makes me think maybe it's time for the cockroaches to have a crack at it. You know, maybe it's time. Get the asteroid down, get it down. You know, oh no, I'm gonna go out in a and then the cockroach is like, oh fucking hell. You hear that noise? Derek! What? You hear that noise? Yeah. What? Nuclear bomb. Really? Did they drop them? Yeah. What can you see up there? What's it like? Oh, it's flattened. They're all dead. Really? Yeah. Is the Starbucks gone? Yeah, Starbucks is gone. Really? Yeah. What should we do? You know, I feel like inventing the wheel. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Oh, sometimes when a woman says, oh, I'm pretty good at playing a woman because she's a fucking woman. RB with a $5 says, it's Brandy Snatch, not Brandy. Ooh, good to see someone respects the lower. Exactly. Yeah. Nori Brandy Snatch. The Happy Plague Doctor with a $5 says, it makes Xena Warrior Princess and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman look good. Could you? Hey, Dr. Quinn, yes. There is a bunch of bandits heading to the town. We need to create some defenses. Okay. I'll go speak to the sheriff. By the way, that's what she would do. She would go and speak to the sheriff and say, Sheriff, I've been told there's a bunch of bandits coming into town. We need to shore up the defenses. Okay, leave it with me. I'll get my deputies together. We'll start to form some barricades. I want you on standby in case there's anyone injured. Can you do that? I'll get my practice open and ready as a triage. Thank you. That's Dr. fucking Quinn Medicine Woman. And just before I move on to another super chat, be aware, people, the elf was in his tower. The tower that he was been in for 70 years. Deferring to somebody that picks fucking flowers. Oh, Father Miller, great to see you. Unfortunately, I've got to stop swearing now. Sean Greenwood with a $10 says, can't wait for a remake of The Shadow. That would scare me a little bit, actually. What did you think of the Baldwin movie? Sean, it's been so long since I've seen it. I saw it when it came out, and then that's it. I've only ever seen it once. So I would have to see it again. But the beauty is, I tend to be going further and further back for movies to watch because these a lot of shit. What Wayne said has become a Stormtrooper member. Thank you, What Wayne said. Ministry of Wrong Think with a $5 says, hold on, Az. I've lost my place. I need to go find it. Hold on, Az. Daredevil is returning with the same straight white male lead. That means they can't deflect criticism of the writing on sexism and racism. Well, Charlie Cox is this universe's Daredevil, but guess what? Marvel have said that his Netflix series is not canon. Even though it's going to have the same cast members as that series, it's not canon. They didn't happen. What's going to happen with him is going to be the Marvel story. So be prepared for him to defer to some black trans activist. Who cares? Stephen Coe with a £20. Thank you, sir. Says, hi, as fellow Yorkshireman here. What really annoys me is the fact that Hollywood wants to pat themselves on the back for breaking the glass ceiling, but they are the ones who put those ceilings up in the first place. Well, you're kind of right, Stephen. You see, those glass ceilings had been broken decades ago. And what they're doing is they're putting a low glass ceiling that actually is underneath the glass ceiling that's already broken, and it's made out of fucking sugar glass, and then they're poking it, and it just fractures, and they go, oh, look! We broke the glass ceiling with our they-them fucking made-up shit. Sick Boy with a £2 says, hey, Az, are you a Crystal Palace fan? I most certainly are. Lady Grey's Master, how you doing, sweetheart? With a $10 says, to quote Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Oh, yeah. Seriously, where did it all go? Certainly not into this crappy version. Where's Waldo? Also paid for tits. Better look amazeballs. He said tits. I was immediately compelled. Douglas Miller with a $10 says, Joe Biden is using this cloning technology to double his audience for his next public speaking event. Oh, my God. Pickle Rickle with a 3-month Force-sensitive membership says, saw Final Fantasy VII Remake, Static Arts, Tifa Lockhart, exotic style dress figure. I know you're a fan. Japanese import, though. No, you can go to Square Enix's European store. Just put Square Enix store Europe into Google, and it'll direct you to that store, and you can pre-order it from there. Tyler Padone or Padone with a $2 says, She-Shrek / Galadriel. Who's the strongest woman? You see, you fell for the trap, Tyler. You fell for the trap. They're all the strongest woman. They're all the strongest woman. Mr. Gruland has been a Jedi Master for 13 months. Thank you. And he says, have you seen the new Happy Monsters movie? No. Is that the one by Rob Zombie? Because I saw the trailer for it, and it looked like it had been made using my fucking iPhone. It looked horrific. D Prince with a $2 says, thoughts on the upcoming public execution of Bond? Dude, I don't know how to break it to you, but he's been dead for about 5 years, 5-6 years. Since Spectre, he's been dead. Galaxy, they're just announcing the execution, but it's already happened. Galaxy Express Media with a $10 says, sexism in Numenor. Make Numenor great again. I know, it's pretty ridiculous. So I just muted the microphone to fart, and it's just as well that I did, because it was quite a Trump. Oh no, it's a Trump! Ooh, 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 ooh. Megan Rabbit with a $2 says, Az, can you salt my pork? Oh my God! Please and thank you. No. Always happy to help a lady out. B Buster with a $5 says, next episode, the actors will be holding the script while they read and shoot the video. Nearly, the writer will be writing the script and passing them pages, then they'll be reading them as it's being shot. But close. Eve Barlow's rotten crotch with another £5 says, I think I'm going to have to knock one out to the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary to cheer myself up after this. Kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Kind of feels that way. D Prince again with a $5 says, any chance we could see that fan-made cartoon a fan sent you about the Rings of Power show? I played it on the Super Chat Square Up last week, so you can grab it from there because I'm a little bit pushed for time. I was gonna finish after 3 hours tops, but we've kind of, as we always do, because I need to get something to eat and I need to go and set up the next stream for the next stream. But you can get it from there, dude. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews with a $5, or even better, go to their channel, watch it from their channel, so they get a view and some algorithmic push. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews with a $5 says, I'm so glad I live in Alabama. Government here still puts its voting public first. Good. I've lost my spot. I've lost my spot again. Hold on. Found it. The Fixer with a £2 says, dumbest thing I've ever heard. Men can get pregnant. Biological men cannot get pregnant. Biological women can. Gary Walker with a £2. As my good, by the way, it is a fucking pathetic world that we live in, that some people will construe that as controversial, and some mainstream media outlets can actually censor it when it's biological fact. I ain't playing their games. I don't care about them. I don't give a shit about you, you narcissistical fucking freak-ass weirdo. I ain't playing your games. Stay in your fucking corner and play them with your friends. Gary Walker with a £2 says, Asthma, good man. You're in good form today. Hail. Oh, thank you. Chris from Michigan with a $5 says, quote, there are no chicks with dicks, only guys with dicks, Johnny. Ted. Father Miller has become a member at the Stormtrooper level. Father Miller, great to see you, man. Puts out some really good memes on Twitter, by the way. Don't Kill the Messenger has become a Stormtrooper member. Thank you. Dominic Cairns has been a member for 3 months at the Stormtrooper level. Thank you, Dominic. Hitchhiker 42 has been a Force-sensitive member for 6 months. Would love to discuss the Exo-6 Locutus figure and the alcove. Will sell at some point. I'm missing you and Rob discussing figures. I tried. Look, I tried to get it going again, but I just couldn't get Rob, so... Sorry, my nose is itching. I tried. I might, depending on how the Friday Night Tights goes and my sleeping is, I might just try and bring it back myself on a Saturday. Because I like talking toys. I like it a lot. Edward M. Lockwood with a £4.49 says they really can't understand making them all strong makes them look weak and petulant and sexist to men who pay their bills. But if we're talking about characters in actual entertainment, it doesn't make, you're absolutely right, it doesn't make them look good. But unfortunately, they have to pull everyone down to that level. And that's why everybody doesn't look good. Because there is no way in hell, realistically, there is no way in hell that the elf would have let a woman that picks fucking flowers tell people to fight with her. No way in hell. So that in itself makes it look fucking pathetic. But the show wants Bronwyn to be the breadwinner, so they have to push it. They want Galadriel to be the breadwinner, so they have to push it. And it doesn't elevate them to strong women. It reduces everyone down to weak, pathetic men. Subservient cuckolds. Martin Gear with a £10 says, hi, Az, thanks for the entertaining stream. Don't forget, When asked about the return of Daredevil, Charlie Cox said, "Be careful what you wish for. I don't think he's too optimistic." I think he has mentioned that. Yeah, I think he's mentioned that, you know, there might be a couple of some stupid episodes, some stupid silly Billy episodes. I like Charlie Cox a lot. I ain't got a problem with him coming back for a payday for this at all. I think he will try his damnedest with what he has, but I don't hold any hopes out. I can't hold any hopes out for anything from Marvel because the writers are just dog shit, absolute fucking dog shit, hired based on box ticking and not quality, and that is very apparent. You bring back quality writers, and I'll start getting interested again. Trucker Mark with a $5 says, "Quick super chat. Love all your hard work." Ah, thank you, Mark. Sorry, I got something in my nose. I think it might be hair. I might have to like zzz my nose. But it's been tickling the inside of my nose all stream. D Prince with a $5 says, "To anger a conservative man, lie to him. To lie to a liberal man, tell him the truth." Woo! M. Lockwood. Edward M. Lockwood with a £1.79 says, "That's exactly what I meant as thanks." Thank you for the super chat. And there we go. We are caught up. Thank you. Have been again. I say this every week, but you do this to me every week, so I have to. And I'm sorry if it just sounds like a broken record, but you guys have been insane today, and you spoilt me rotten. 40 new memberships, by the way, as well as all the amazing super chats. I seriously can't thank you enough for your support. You're amazing. Everybody who's come to watch today, thank you so much indeed for watching. Everyone, my mods, great. Thank you so much. Loads of you were here today. Thank you so much indeed for your work. I really, really appreciate you too. I'm going to be back at 8 p.m. UK time. So that's 2.5 hours from now with the gaming stream for Sunday with Exude Girl. No Quarter Black this week, but Exude Girl will be here. So we'll be doing some of that nonsense, which we like to do. Everybody who hit that super chat button, thank you so much indeed for supporting the channel. Flockhart Cornelius with a €2 and it's cool super sticker. Thank you. And everyone who hit the membership button or gifted memberships to the stream, which often involves Bashi Washi and Sandy Q. Thank you so, so much indeed for your generosity. You really, really are amazing. I'll be back in 2.5 hours. Until then, take care. Bye for now.